This sloga, Swami Paramarthananda explains very beautifully in his full Vivekachoodamani explanations. And another thing is, my nephew, I told you about him. He is the leading snake charmer, not charmer, snake rescuer in Kerala. And he trains forest officials in how to catch snake and how to rescue snakes and save them. And he has, in fact, once or twice, what you call hatched king cobra eggs under protection at his own cost, which is never happening in the world. And recent 2 days back, 2 3 days back, there was an interview by a TV channel about him with his and his about his great grandfather's activities there. He was an what you call natural entrepreneur at that Kannur area, and he had donated about 450 acres of land at that time to various people. His great grandfather. So this
Very good.
regarding this snake charming, 2 3 days back on interview had come in the one TV channel.
Very good. Very good. Great service. Great service.
And he has
Thank
formed
you,
an
Ramoji.
app. He has formed an app for the Snake Rescuers Guild. He formed an app, and every district in Kerala can call when a snake is located, and use that. And even ministers, what you call, respect him. And he has now brought out a big coffee table book on snakes, and especially king cobras, with all the what you call attestations by even PM, so many other people, all ministers, all public figures. It is yet to be released.
Very good.
It is yet to be released. Last 3 4 years,
Very
he is
good.
working on that. The one of his kind
Impressive.
is going to be.
Impressive. Impressive. Very impressed. Nice. Nice work. Thank you, Ramoji. We'll look for it in case we find that book somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, Meera Narayan.
Guruji, I had a question. See, I mean, the first mistake is that taking the body to be real, correct? So, how do we define real here, Guruji? Is it we define real as permanent?
Correct. Correct.
So,
You
if
have
I,
to.
sorry.
Yes, you have to. Impermanent body is taken as permanent body.
So then my follow-up is, if I take the body to be permanent, why should I worry too much about protecting it?
Yeah, that's what I'm also asking. Why are people so busy in the stores getting all these things?
Somehow I had to disconnect that. I will only try to protect it, nourish it, and keep it alive if I know it's not going to last. If I think it's going to last forever, why will I get into all this?
Correct. Correct. So that's a trap. That is the trap. That is the confusion. Narayanan, that is the you explained the confusion just now. If I take it as real, I'm trapped because I don't know. I don't know anything more real than this body. And I'm stuck with this idea that preservation is the ultimate. And because I've now come to know that the body is impermanent, look at this. Now that I've come to know the body is impermanent, I know nothing more and nothing that is permanent. So I have to make it as permanent as possible. Not allowing the body to be what it is. That is the way to read it. So your question is well taken, correct? It is not that kind of a mistake where I think this to be permanent. It's not just like I have finally come to know it is impermanent also.
Yeah, because it's impermanent only, I need to nourish it.
Correct. Correct.
So that means the first mistake goes away somewhere in between.
So it goes away in the sense I nourish it, I protect it because I know it is impermanent. But then But then, yeah, you can say it goes away. It goes away. It goes away. But my idea of Satyam is limited to that much only. I don't know of any Satyam other than this Satyam. Reality is there. Reality is there. Without reality, we don't survive anyway. And so, this body is as Satyam as everything else in the world, as anybody else, as anything also. But it is more special because it is me. It is special. And so I have to protect it.
I was actually looking at it from a different perspective. I mean, just a thought.
Tell me.
I know this body is not permanent, so I need to protect it, nourish it, take care of it. And the Atma is the body, so the Atma is also impermanent.
Yeah, the guy who takes the body as permanent does not know Atma. Does not know anything about Atma. If I knew little bit about Atma, then some Viveka will be there. Some Viveka, Atma and Atma Viveka will be there. I don't know any Atma other than the body.
Now, my fundamental disconnect was that, I mean, throughout, right from the beginning, even not exposed to Vedanta, you always assume that you have an expiry date. So you know that you are not permanent.
Or it could be the other way around, no? You always have a feeling of permanency, but the experience gives you a lot of impermanency. The experiences, whatever I go through with the body, is lot of impermanent and it's constantly changing, but there is a feel of something. I know there is something permanent. So the confusion is first starts with the body. Assume it to be permanent.
Yeah, so we should not bring Vedantins into the picture. We have to go to pre-Vedanta time. We have to go to pre-Vedanta time. And the guy, permanent, that's it. Permanent. Then sometimes they say, like there's no tomorrow or something, So as though life is going to continue forever. That's how we behave, And so they do consider, the human being considers the body as permanent. And that's what makes a person happy. In fact, if you come to know it is impermanent, you'll become sad actually. Did you think about it? Oh, too bad. In fact, to be happy, you have to have some idea of permanence, I think. Otherwise, you can't be happy. Something must exist for some time. But it requires, so that's why that basic ignorance, Narayanan, basic ignorance is body is taken to be permanent. It takes a while before this idea of impermanence sets in, really speaking. It takes a while. Correct? That is Viveka. That is Atma Anatma Viveka. Oh my God. Viveka. The first time, that is why people who never got sick, when they get sick, you know how depressed they become? Have you seen that? I've seen it to many people. And first time something happens and they're shocked beyond belief. Hey, body's 70 years old. You should be blessed that you are not sick for 70 years. That's a great blessing. People have gone to the hospital 1,000 times by now. I've never been to the hospital. So it's a shock. Shock comes. So all these things are there going on. So yeah, so Narayanan, your point is good. Point is good. But asat iti manyate literally means take it as permanent. That's how life starts. And then slowly, once Viveka comes, then our obsession with the body keeps reducing. Correct? Keeps reducing. It becomes normal after that. The normal maintenance. Shariram kevalam karma. What is that? What does he say? Krishna says.
Niyatam kuru karmatvam.
No.
Sharira yatra pichate.
Sharira yatra pichate.
Na prasiddhyadya karmana.
Sharira yatra. That's finally it comes to Sharira yatra. Just allow the body to be itself. Take care of the basics and all that. Good. Thank you, Narayan. Narayan, okay now so far? Somewhat clarified.
I have to use some Swami.
Your video got cut off. Can you repeat that?
What I meant was, I will use Swami Sadatmanandaji's words, growing clarity.
Zero clarity, asatiti manyate. Correct?
Correct.
Zero clarity. Growing clarity starts from zero, no?
Correct. So that is why this confusion now comes, because you already know. So this is pre-Vedanta.
You
Privedanta,
can see
exactly.
this, sorry, you can see this feeling in teenagers and young people in their 20s. They think life is permanent. They take so many risks and they play, because at that time they think it is permanent. But then as clarity dawns, they will realize, but unconsciously they have a feeling that it is going to be permanent. It won't affect me. The shock kind of wakes them up, but still they want, the longing is there that it should be permanent.
I thought teenagers and thinking are an oxymoron.
No, they're not thinking. That's what I said. Their permanence is so embedded, they don't even have to think. It's an instinct.
Correct. No, it's there. The permanent
It's an
idea of permanent.
instinct.
You can see it in teenagers. You can just see it. They need that push, that adrenaline is there. And that's why living in a joint family and things like that, where everybody goes through various stages of lives are just visible to the person. Our parents and all who lived in joint families, they have a benefit because a lot of give and take is there, and they've seen death in the family, sickness in the family. I may not be sick, but somebody else is getting sick all the time. So all disorders, those days people used to be sick, no multi-speciality hospitals and all. I remember my cousins and all had polio. They were my cousins, but they never woke up. Means they were just growing up, lying down, 24 hours lying down, polio. Two twins, that two. Just for 16, 20 years they were taken care of. They were just there on the floor. They used to be sleeping all the time. We used to play, run around, but I used to remember that. These two boys were there. And so we used to, subconsciously something must have done. It does it. Those experiences make us a little wiser. So give and take and all. Give and take is big time in joint families. Big time. They do give and take just like without thinking they do these things. There's no deliberation and all. Anyway, that's a big different topic. Yeah. Vaidya, go ahead.
So Jaikumar ji, just wanted to add to what Ramuji said. So when Ramuji was describing his nephew, Ramuji, you're there? Yes. So I have a feeling Modi ji is going to talk about your nephew in Man Ki Baat. That's all I wanted to say.
I don't know, but that is different. That's okay. But he has already got a letter from Modi.
Good. Shravanaji,
Oh,
go
that's
ahead.
fantastic. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Shravana.
I was just thinking about what you were saying, and Narayanji also was saying in this session about the body, nourishing the body, and the impermanence, and we know that, and we are trying to extend, thinking we can make it longer or more permanent, whether it's the teenagers or whether it is we as adults living in a joint family, or maybe in a gated community. We see the older generation slowing down, yet we try to extend our health by doing certain fitness exercises like yoga, gym, and walking, etc., and all that. We are ordinary human beings, so we are trying to do minimum maintenance, etc. What about those celebrities who are in the entertainment industry? What about those athletes? What about those sports people? They focus so much on the body because they need to focus on the body to stay fit and to stay relevant in their space. That's not wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. So the question is, what about these extreme cases
Yeah.
where an actress or actor has to, the whole point of being an actress is because, or actor is because of their looks and shape and things like that. They have to maintain that. And so that looks becomes part of the profession. The health of the body, the physical health of the body, let's say, not the mental health necessarily, physical health of the body is critical. It pays the person the salary. The salary comes from that. Then yeah, the person has to maintain it.
It's the bank. It's a bank account.
Person has to maintain it. Maintain. But then he also has to come under the same umbrella at some point. He has to be told at some point, hey beta, retirement, you need to think about retirement from this idea that this looks gave you salary, that is okay, but looks are permanent forever and this and that. This idea is going to ruin you as a
That they
person.
know. That they know. That's why they invest so much. They invest a lot in that, trying to encash as much as possible from the limited time.
Right.
They
That's
use,
fine.
they use the Botox injection for the facelift and the breast uplift.
See, banda is there or not? If you don't have any banda, I don't have to talk to you. If there is no bondage, if I are free, I'm free the way I am. Okay, you are free the way you are means you are free. You are free to be the way you are. Nobody is going to force you to do anything. But if you say I'm depressed, what? After earning trillions of dollars, you're still depressed? Then you are going to talk to me. Correct? Then there is some conversation possible. No, then if you slowly dig deeper, go below the skin, then you understand what the problems are. All the cobwebs of the mind will come out. Then he will have to be subject to the same teaching that we are all studying.
But the awareness is good, isn't it? Like for ordinary people, awareness is very good.
Some of the actresses, they have a lot of viveka also. They will let go also, just like that. So we can't assume, we can't judge anybody.
Yes.
Nobody can be judged. You can't compare an actor from a non-actor and all that. That this person has more viveka than like that and all, you can't say. Anybody can be confused at any time in any profession, in any stage of life.
But taking this thought that, yes, this is not permanent, like we quoted from the Bhagavad Gita about maintaining the body while we are on this journey, even the way we are working, desk life, and we don't have time to maintain the body. It's important to be aware that though it's temporary, we still have to maintain it, isn't it? It's important that we nourish it, isn't it?
Correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely. That's what Sharira Yatra Pichate. Na prasidhye dakarmanaha. He says it is not right to ignore the body. That's what Krishna is saying. Because the body is like that. It's even an object like a scooter or a car needs maintenance. Even though it looks like you're driving it every day, put some gas, driving, all that is happening. But at some point it needs maintenance. It will call for help. So he says that kind of call is happening to the body. When a body calls, you have to take care of it. Sometimes even before it calls, you have to do a prevention. Why? Why should I pay so much time? Well, not so much time. Spend some time. Basics you have to take care of because dharma. Only then I can shariram kalu dharma sadhanam. The body is a means of expressing my dharma, to contribute to society. I must have a proper body. Otherwise, people will have to contribute to me. I can't be a sink. I have to be a source. So therefore, I have to take care of myself. And I know, instinctively, I know that, I'm taking care and still nothing is happening to my health. It's still, then I let go. I said, okay, I'm doing the best and I don't need to stress myself. This is the way it is supposed to be. I better prepare myself to the idea that my body is going to be at the state of health. Okay. That is what we get from these shlokas. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So those people for whom the point here Shavanaji is making is that these actors, etc., who hire people who will do the facelift. People are there. At some point, they don't apply powder and all. Somebody else will do it. That is part of the job. Somebody else will do. And so maybe in the morning she will attend the Vedanta class, and in the afternoon she will be an actress. And then we should have a good dialogue with them. I mean, I've not had an actress student in my class, but if we did, we will have a good conversation, correct? What do actors and actresses think what is their psychology? Like that, we can hear from them. Good. Hemaji and then Ramuji.
That there is I remember that shloka. Ajara amaravat prajna vidyamartam cha sadhet grihita eva keseshu mrityuna dharmam acharet. I mean, which I've learned some time back. I mean, Ajara amaravat prajna vidyam artam cha sadhet grihita eva keseshu mrityuna dharmam acharet. So you have to think that you are going to live eternally and you acquire knowledge and wealth. But while doing the dharma, you have to think that you are going to be, very shortly you are going to die and you have to do it. Innike pannina dharmam. I mean, whatever this thing is to be done. And of course, we have also learned deho hi devalayaha. So that like shariram kalu madhyam dharma sadhanam deho hi devalayaha. And one more thing, Guruji, you spoke about the silkworm and you use the word, it lays a trap for itself. All along we were always thinking that, that this thing, covering is for protecting itself. But when you gave the translation, you said it is making a trap for itself. So that was something different.
The reason it is a trap, do you know why it is a trap? It's not obvious, but I'll tell you why it's a trap. If you leave the silkworm by itself, you know what it does? It does this cocoon, and then afterwards, after some time, after the what do you call that, larva, that particular animal worm is ready to come out, it secretes a particular enzyme which will make a hole in that shell, and then it comes out.
It will come out.
It will come out. So it is not really a trap. It is not setting a trap for itself. It knows its lifestyle is well set. But trap for itself, example, because of human intervention. The human guy is there waiting behind. Unknowingly, the silk has become very attractive for the human being. That is the example. So otherwise, it's not a trap.
So because butterflies, normal butterflies also do the same thing, that cocoon. So once it breaks it and it comes out of it.
Correct.
Actually, there is also called ahimsa pattu, in which it comes out on its own, and that the thread is used. Swami Paramacharya, so that will be very rough. Not like this, they put in the hot water, kill the worms and get the thing. But that ahimsa pattu, in which it has come out naturally on its own, and the broken threads are taken and the silk material is made. It's called ahimsa pattu.
Correct. Ahimsa silk.
And that snatanulipta also we learned while learning the samasas. Karmadare samasa it comes. Snataha cha aniliptaha cha. Visheshana uvayapada karmadaraya. Example, it was given.
Guruji.
So,
Hemaji, please post the other sloga.
Yeah, I'll put it.
Post this other sloga where she was quoting from the Kesava.
Guruji.
Okay, 1 minute. Who's talking? Hemaji, you're done?
I'm done, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay.
Guruji,
Thank you,
Momita.
Yeah, Momita, go ahead. Yeah.
Guruji, namaste. Guruji, just when we were talking about actresses and makeup and all that, long back I read in one magazine, Aparna Sen, I think you are aware of. She was a very, she is a very well-known actress and also a director, also very well-known. She has won many awards. And she once, in an interview, when the interviewer had gone and seen her, said, "You look so simple. You are without makeup." Then she said that I'm always like that actually. আমার আসল মেকআপ, আমার আসল প্রসাধন হলো আমার আসল ব্যক্তিত্ব. My true makeup is my true personality, which I carry every day. So I don't believe in makeup. This is my actual makeup, should say. So I don't know. I was very young when I read that. It touched me. And now today's, when we are discussing, I felt it more deeply.
Correct. She had some clarity. Aparna Sen has clarity about things. She's not caught up by all this. Yeah. Good. Nice, nice story. Yeah. We'll pause with that. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतः कलशहस्ताय सर्वमयविनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः।